War here, and today we've got a saving your raiding your Doomstack video. So basically, this is a saving your disaster battle and a raiding your Doomstack video, because this guy sent in something that I thought was actually quite interesting. He's got a Gorebeast Chariot spam army, but it's definitely not perfect because he's got some bits and pieces in here that he's probably looking to phase out. But he originally sent it in as a saving disaster battle. Now the reinforcing army here is a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth army. Now the thing is, I know that people are sick of Dragon Ogre Shaggoths, right? I get it. It's the Doomstack. You know, we don't need to keep covering that. But I very rarely get to even see Gorebeast Chariot. So what I'm thinking here is, why don't we see how much we can do with just the Gorebeast Chariots, see how good they are, and they might be a viable replacement for Shaggoths if you want. Because it's not something that I've actually tested very much. So we'll see how we go. We've got Sigvald in here. I don't think he'll be able to keep up with them, so he's probably a bad choice for the commander for a Gorebeast Chariot Doomstack. You probably want somebody on a horse at least, or somebody that flies, just so we can keep up with them. Anyway, or just keep them out of the way. So what we're going to do here is not control large armies, which means that the Shaggoths won't show up. It also means that we only have to deal with one army at a time, but we can sort of just test how they do, and if they do terrible, then I'll just bring in the Shaggoths, and then we'll see how we go from there. So we're sort of combining two formats at once here. We're going to give a rating to these Gorebeast Doomstack, see how it goes. If they can manage to take out the all four armies, great. Don't need to use the Shaggoths. But if it starts to falter or gets a bit worn out, then we'll just bring in the Shaggoths, and it largely depends on how much we can take out with the Gorebeast Chariots. Like, if we take out 2 full stacks with them, then the Shaggoths can come in and easily just finish the rest. But if I can't even handle 1 full stack, well, then obviously it's not a viable Doomstack. And then I have to actually work at the remainder of the battle. Anyway, so what we want to do with these is just keep them out of the way, I think, to begin with. And I just want to use this. I'm not going to... You should definitely have a Fire Wizard in your army. That's obvious. You stay over here.
Exalted hero.
They're not going to be coming from our rear at the start, because these are 4 full stacks. What's the battle difficulty? Yeah, it's on very hard. Alright. I'm not gonna just use magic, but I think it'd be silly to not use it at the start. We don't have a lot of power reserve either. But let's just see what we can get out of it. Because yeah, they've got some artillery. If we can thin them out a little bit. Oh crap, we're in range. If we can just thin them out a little bit, then it'll make it a lot easier for the Gorebeast Chariots to get at the key targets. Namely their artillery. That's got to go. So just do a bit of softening it up here first. That's it. So I did get shot a little bit. We're okay. Because honestly, I didn't feel like doing another fucking chaos battle after yesterday's. But I so rarely see this unit, and sometimes I even forget it exists. And I just don't know what to think about it, because I just never use it or never see it. And stat-wise, it doesn't look terrible. It's got a huge charge bonus. It's not super fast, but we'll see. So just thin them out a little bit. The first thing we've got to take out of their artillery. That's obvious. So by thinning them out a little bit here, all that's going to do is make it easier to get around them. Alright. Alright, let's start sending some around over this way, some around over this way. You go around that way. Just keep them out. for now while we're doing the test on the Gorebeast. I want to see how much we can actually rely on these units. How fast is this? Speed 111. Probably won't be able to catch it. We don't have anything like a net, do we? No. That's it. Yeah, because the cannons will wreck them. Fireball would be a bad choice on them. So missile resistance on them, 15%, it's pretty standard. You're getting pummeled by some cannons. Main thing I want to see here is just basically how much mass they have. I want to see what their capabilities are of pulling through dwarf units, which at the moment doesn't seem too bad. Because that's one thing that dwarves are really good at doing, is like bogging down your units. Honestly, a fair bit of damage being done here. Just ignore Thorgrim. That would be silly to fight him. Yeah, move that one out of the way. That's it. Just focus on the artillery first. Come on. How well can you get out of there? Get out. Honestly, not too much damage. Stay away from the Slayers. Alright, that's it. Get rid of the artillery. Now, we've got to be focusing on their missile units. The melee infantry are by far the least threatening unit if you've got a faster based army, because you can just avoid them. But it's really difficult to avoid their missile units because they've got such a huge range of influence compared to melee infantry, which is why they need to be taken out first. Of course, it's a little bit more micro-intensive than other kinds of armies, but it's about the same sort of micro-intensiveness as a Shaggoth Doomstack. But it's doing well, like, it's ripping through them quickly, like, the amount of damage it's doing is... Like, if you want to have a faster army, this actually might be more viable than, like, doing Chaos Knights. Because I think they're a little bit faster than Chaos Knights, and honestly, I don't like Chaos Knights. How'd this go? Yeah, so just keep chasing after them, just getting busy. Yeah, try to avoid the Slayers for now. Alright, we got 30 Winds of Magic, let's bring them back, the Wizard. Stay away from the Slayers. Honestly, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know how it would go against something other than dwarfs, but honestly, I'm kind of impressed. I didn't expect them to be dishing out this much damage. Like, to be honest, they're dishing out damage faster than what the Shaggoths would dish out. The thing is with Shaggoths is that their big strength against the dwarves is that they just push right through them, so the dwarves can't bog you down. And you just hit and run constantly get off the charge bonus. But that would work here as well, because they can't seem to bog us down. Alright, watch out, don't let the Slayers get to us here. Alright, enemy reinforcements are coming in, but that's okay. Like I said, we just see how much that these guys can handle. Like, if they can manage to handle 2 full stacks, I'll grant them Doomstack status. If they can handle 3, like, basically, anything above a 7, sorry, 7 or above, I consider a Doomstack. If you send me a Doomstack and I score it less than 7, I don't consider it a Doomstack, right? If you score a 9 or above, sorry, let me refresh it. If you score a 9, I consider it to be as good as what I use for that race as a Doomstack. So for example, if you're playing as Vampire Curse, you send in a Doomstack and I rate it 9 out of 10, I consider it equal to a Necrofex army, right? But something like Greenskins, for example, where I don't Doomstack, the leniency for a 9 out of 10 might be a lot easier, just because I just don't Doomstack as Greenskins. Don't think it's worth doing. But the Doomstack for the Warriors of Chaos is actually really good. So it needs to be able to do a lot in order to score that 9 out of 10. And if it's 10 out of 10, that means I think it's virtually unstoppable. There's been a few armies that I've given a 10 out of 10 to. What ended up happening to him? Still chasing after. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to catch it. So what we're doing here, just making sure we take out all their melee infantry, or their archers first. Probably should concentrate on the battle a little bit more rather than just thinking about how I'm going to rate this, but at the same time I do need to be thinking about it. And this doesn't seem too difficult. Alright, I don't want to waste too much magic because we're really not going to get that many casts. These magic reserves are pitifully low. Let's keep them in reserve. Alright, so Lords are coming in. Alright, let's see how well they do against Dwarf Lords. I mean, like I said, I could use Fireball on that, but I think that'd be a waste of magic. See, if I had like 300 reserves, I just cast willy-nilly, it doesn't really matter that much, but... yeah, no. We're better off waiting. Be a bit more conservative with it. At least 99% of all the missile units have been defeated now. So that gives us a lot more freedom to move around the map. At least until other ones get here. Alright, so let's see how they do against a Dwarf Lord. One thing I want to see here is how much damage he dishes out to us as well. Also, we're exhausted and he's not. Well, actually, we're just tired. Some of them. Alright, let's send him in on those Longbeards there. So that army there is on force march. We're not really particularly good at dishing out damage to him, but then again, Dwarf Lords tend to be very difficult to do it to. What's the bonus versus infantry here? 28. It's pretty good. Good, they're not really dishing out much damage to us. Are they constantly getting disrupted? Yeah, they kind of are, because these guys are knocking them down when they hit them. Like that, yeah. Constantly inflicting stun lock. Another reason that makes the Shaggoth Doomstack work so well. It's because you're constantly stunning the units that you're fighting. Okay. Yeah, so they're really not great at handling those lords. They seem to be very good at taking out a unit once it's broken, which is very good because a lot of units in this game aren't good at that at all. Do we have any? Oh, Fireball might be a good idea against this actually. Let's go do that. Because that guy's going to be a massive pain. Same thing with that one. Actually, we should focus on that one first because it's got a missile attack. So, how much damage did he do to us in total? Alright, this wasn't too bad. I mean, we did send like 6 units at him. So, probably wouldn't take them, use them to take out lords. Unless you can break them straight away. At least not dwarf lords. I'm sure like an empire lord wouldn't be too difficult. This Thane's on his own, so should be fine. And they're just completely ignoring this, which is good, because we don't want to use it. We're here to test out this army. For the most part. Actually, you know, he did send it in for me to win the battle. But I took one look at the battle and was like, yeah, I can win this. Please, he's got a full stack of Shaggers. Could have done it with just the Shaggers, not the Gorebeast. But they're an opportunity to get a Rate Your Doomstack video. Because I don't think anyone's sent anything like this in yet. If they have, I haven't seen it. But at this point here, like, I still don't think they're as good as Shaggers. But if you're fucking sick of Shaggers in your campaign, I'm actually leaning towards this actually being a viable Doomstack. So far, we've got to give it a little more testing. How about we fireball? Yep.
See who wields true power. I bring a tempest.
Alright, they're doing a terrible job there. Yeah, that's not working out very nicely at all. Alright, so yeah, taking out single entities, they're not good at it. Let's go fight this over here. Get all of our guys over there. I reckon we'd smash this. There's Slayers in there as well, but I just don't think they're going to last long. If we send all of our force against just a small number of them, I think we'll crush them. I don't think we're ever going to catch these gyrocopters. Trying to get these guys around the other side, so that we're not all just attacking from one side here. They're not going to do much to us, so I wouldn't worry about it. See, like I said, we've already used up a lot of our wins, and we're just not going to generate that much more. This is why I didn't want to waste any casts on stuff that just wasn't that important to kill. Whereas that does seem to be a very important task. Good, yep, that's good. Alright, in we go. At least that one's just keeping it busy. It's not really doing any damage, but it's keeping it busy. See how good they are pushing right through a unit. Alright, where's that? Oh, they're going over here now. Alright, let's just try to avoid them. Not that we couldn't handle them, but we're not here to test these units. Good, they handled that really well. And the Slayers... Where did the Slayers go? Did they kill the Slayers? Wow. Or is that them? So that did 2,000 damage. We've got 6,000 health on our guys, so 2,000 damage isn't good to see. But I mean, they're Longbeards and Ironbreakers on legendary. It's not legendary difficulty, but on very hard battle difficulty, so it's hard to do no damage. Hard for them to inflict no damage on you unless you shoot them, which is not really going to happen with... Guess what was that? Oh, you got one of them. Alright, good. Where is... There he is. That's what we need to be aiming for. Yeah, try to avoid Thorgrim. Oh, we got Belgar there as well. Looks like the Chosen are going to have to fight the Slayers here. They're not giving me a choice. Alright, maybe moving around over here to attack Iron Breakers, Longbeards, these guys over here. Yeah, you're just gonna have to fight that.
Chaos is magic.
Send them to come and help. Looks like we missed the that one.
I wield forces from the god of magic.
Yeah, they do alright. The charge bonus really helps. Ah, shit. No, you need to come back over here because this is one of their reinforcement location. Stay away from him.
Witch's boom. Dozer.
Okay. Yeah, definitely need to take out these heroes. Oh, that Longbeard's put up a pretty good fight. Okay, stay away from Belliger. He took out the other stuff easily enough. You can stay here and fight him. But all of the Gorebeasts need to move out somewhere else.
I am champion. Moving. Chaos come! Quickly!
Yeah. Well, they're kind of grinding him down.
That's what the must.
Okay. Alright, hopefully that one gets rid of that. And we've barely got any wins reserved now. Again, this is why I didn't want to waste magic at the start. Okay, now for some Iron Breakers. And quite a lot of force coming in over here. They did a good job taking out the artillery and the quarrelers, but these higher tier melee infantry are proving to be a bit tankier. Which is not a surprise.
Chaos come!
So these guys here can avoid combat with them, but the Chosen can't. So let's just try to avoid that. And just as much as possible, try to get the charge bonus in. But our guys are pretty damn tired now. They've definitely taken out one full stack's worth. Yeah, that wasn't a very good charge there. Yeah, charge back over here. I think we should wait till we got 30 wins of match before we cast again. One more cast and we don't get any more wins. I need to properly charge into them. Get that full charge bonus. Otherwise the hammerers will eat us up pretty quickly.
My magic is ready. Slanishes!
Yeah, those Chosen won't last that much longer, but that's fine. Just get ready in front of the charge. They seem to be pretty good at getting out of combat, which is good. But most chariots are pretty good at doing that. It's cavalry that get stuck pretty badly. This one here's really bad shape. Gotta get rid of that hammer before it does too much damage. Sorry, yeah, it's already killed off nearly a full unit of Gorebeast chariots. This one here is just about to die. If I can get it out and withdraw it from the battlefield, that would be good, just so his army is not completely smashed. Because one of the good things about the... Oh god, he just needs one more hit. One of the good things about these units is that in order for the AI to wipe out a unit, they have to wipe the unit out completely. They can't just leave one man standing. This one's got to leave the battlefield now. It's pretty good leadership, that the fact that it's still in the fight with 40 health left. Alright, one of our chosen just got killed, which means we should be getting reinforcements any moment now, and it will be Kolek. Yeah, you can leave. Considering that the hammer is fresh and we're tired, I'm pretty happy with how they did. Kind of. Where is Kolek? Alright, that's fine. So yeah, this one here, it's earned its right to leave. Got some more that are pretty badly damaged, like this one over here. Still got 3 units left, but it's actually got less health than this one. And there go those chosen. So they didn't do very much. And Belagar's still there. Okay. Alright, we've got some more hammers coming in here. Let's focus on that. Just gonna keep Kolek out of it for now until we're completely done with the Gorebeast chariots. I want to see exactly how much I can get out of them. Because basically, when we bring in Kolek now, I'm pretty confident we can just finish the battle. Like, yeah, if I bring in all the Shaggers, but like I said, just want to see what more we can get out of them. Oh, this is going to be a nice one. Gorebeast Chariot sandwich, motherfucker. Yeah, that's ideal. Seeing the hammerer getting wiped out before it can get it to 1,000 health on us, 1,000 damage. That's really good. There's a lot of value in units that can kill things quickly, and they're doing a good job of that. Ah, shit. Out of my way. Try and get him over to Kolek. What's this? Dwarf warriors with great weapons? Okay, sort that out. We'll probably start seeing other missile units come in soon, which these guys are decent at dealing with. Probably better though than the Shaggers. Just because I think these guys dish out more damage than them. Shaggers are just way tougher. Like they last longer in the battle. Jeez, that was just one little charge. I don't think even all of us got in there. Fuck, that was good. Yeah, it took a fair bit to take out a hammer unit, but dwarf warriors are just no threat to these guys at all. Nicely done.
Fight! All will be despoiled.
Okay, we're just about ready to cast some more spells. There's no need for any more fireballs. Shit, someone came in. Can't be seeing it. It's only dwarf warriors. Just take him out. No problem with that.
Flay them. Bring carnage. Running. Go fast.
Alright, maybe over here. Oops. Okay. Let's get them over there. So looking at the damage on them, so this is some pretty good damage numbers. I'm curious to see how they've been leveled up as well, whether they've received the technologies and the red line skills from Sigfold to boost them. There's no legendary lord within the Chaos roster that will specifically boost Gorebeast chariots, I think. So any lord would be ideal to do this. So actually, somebody faster than Sigfold would be better. Let me just try and knock him down just so he stops attacking us. Just for now. Eating up that Iron Breaker pretty well. Some decent opportunities over here for a Flame Storm. Good, Iron Breaker there. Only done 400 damage. That was full strength and it was fresh. Doing a bit of damage to us. Yeah, we don't want to fight them. We already know that it doesn't work so well against them. Okay, move back. Alright, yeah, this looks like about as good as we're going to get for a Flamestorm. If we could prioritize hitting those Slayers, that would be best, I think. And it also got the Iron Breakers. Cool.
Chaos is magic.
Let me let them have a little bit of a rest. Alright, they're coming around over here. Let's run back this way. The only concern in here is the Lord. Apart from that, we should be able to smash them. Even with all this damage. Well, let's see. Start getting around their sides. Get ready to surround them. It. Maybe just avoid them just for now. Deal with these ones here first. To stop them from interfering. That's it. Good, they didn't do much damage. Good. So, Longbeards, great weapons. They've got lower melee defense than regular Longbeards. Dwarf warriors will be easy to take out. Right, good for them. Try to cycle charge as much as possible. Because they've got a huge charge bonus. Oh my god, look at that. The damage done there. Yeah, it's not too bad. So we almost got rid of the gyrocopters. They're just more of a nuisance than anything. And they could dish out a fair bit of damage to the Gorebeasts. Oh, some of our guys didn't get out of that. Oh, charge back in. This will break this one, but not the Lord. Once we get rid of that one, then we'll just leave the area. Go find something else. Good. Alright. Get out of there. Oh crap, something came in just then. I don't want these guys getting involved with this. Giant slayers? Yeah, they should be able to handle that. Come on, need you guys out of there. Back over here. Maybe I'll get the shaggers to sort this out. Because, yeah, I really need to avoid that. It's just not a favourable fight. Okay, that's it. And kill him. Because, yeah, shaggers are pretty good at taking out single entity heroes like that. Wow, they took out those slayers easily. I didn't get a chance to see how much damage they did to us, but they took them out. I mean, slayers are kind of naturally not very tanky, but that was pretty fast. I guess another thing about this army is it wouldn't be very good in sieges. Something to consider. Whereas Shaggoths are very good in sieges. Gotta take that into consideration. Alright, this over here. Should handle that. Alright, now they're starting to bring in the missionaries. I'd say at this point here... Oh shit, we're running out of time. We're gonna have to start picking up the pace here. I don't want to win via timeout. Alright. Yeah, put a timer on the goddamn battle. I'd say at this point here, we've taken out 2 full stacks worth of units. And if we want to get the army losses, we need to take out at least 3. Alright, so we got to start picking up the pace. I was going to wait until we had a bit more magic, but like I said, we're running out of time. Right, this guy here is going to have to leave the battlefield now. That cast didn't seem to do very well. Yeah, we've got no magic left. Alright, get them to take out heroes. to get this guy here off the battlefield.
Chaos sorcerer, move.
Where did you go? Finish with this. Alright, yep, you're done, you can leave. And I don't think they've actually taken any casualties, they're just all really badly damaged. That one actually did pretty well. Alright, they're all pretty badly damaged at this point. It's time to get them off the battlefield. And I'll have a look at their stats after this, but now it's time to actually win the battle. I need to get the Shaggoths in here. Get that one. Oh shit, that's going to do a lot of damage. Shit. One volley. Come on, come on, I just need you to leave. Leave. There we go, you're okay. Alright, Shaggoths. Everybody get over here. Alright, you guys smash that. We're running out of time. I think we took out the... No, the gyrocopters is still running around. Alright, bounty power is still really good. So we've had 4,700 of them on the battlefield so far. Hey, where'd you stop? Where'd you stop? So I would have liked to have used the Gorebeast chariots a bit longer, but we're running out of time now. Yeah, just gotta try to get that win. Because I don't like winning via timeout. It's boring. Let's go after their key targets. Oh. You got any abilities? No.
My dark prince calls. Very well.
Over here. Army losses shouldn't be too far off, I think. This is a bit iffy here. I think we've still got some more Shaggoths to come in as well. Yeah, because if we withdrew the entirety of Sigvald's initial forces, then we'd have another full stack. So there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other units still coming on for the battlefield. Alright, well then let's get this one off before it gets wiped out.
Running! They want power. Move fast! Yes? Lead matter. The Shaggoth attacks.
If we want to inflict the army losses, I think we might actually just need to go take out Thorgrim. These guys are actually good at doing it, because Thorgrim's a large unit, and these guys are anti-large. Same thing with Belagar, so Belagar's not a large unit, but he's almost dead, so just take him out anyway. Okay, more reinforcements, bring him in. Oh, did I withdraw those ones, or did they actually... I think I might have gotten that unit completely killed. Oh well. Sigvald will be fine there on his own. Okay, good. There goes Belagar. Thorgrim's almost down. And Siggy's just fine. That's not going to do anything. I'd love to get another flamestorm there. Okay, good. Thorgrim's gone, so it'll be a little bit easier to break their other units. But, you know, I'm not going to break giant slayers. Okay, is that the army losses? Not yet. Yeah, Siggy's fine. He's really tough. Alright, artillery's coming in. That's a good sign that we're at the back end of the battle. So I'm going to go over there and get rid of that. And there it is, there's the army losses. Good stuff. Now we're just going to take out the slayers. Ooh, this one is a good beating. It's because it's fighting the slayers, right? So yeah, I'd say that the Gorebeast Chariots might actually be better than Dragon Ogre Shaggoth at dealing with anti-large infantry, but where Shaggoths would really excel is still more versatile overall because they can handle sieges like really easily, and I don't think Gorebeast Chariots are going to handle them very well at all. But things such as Slayers, Ironbreakers, maybe even the missile units to some extent, the Gorebeast Chariots I think handle them better because they dish out damage faster. They probably also won't do very well against large units either, such as like cavalry and other monsters. That's where the Shaggoths really excel. See, Shaggoths are anti-large units that are pretty good against infantry, whereas the Gorebeast Chariot would be an anti-infantry unit that's fairly bad against cavalry. Oh, this unit might not actually be dead. Alright, the only unit that was lost was the Chosen Halberds. Oh well. And we didn't really take that many casualties on the Gorebeast Chariots as well. So, looking at the damage dealt, yeah, they did pretty well. Like this one over here did 10,000, but they're all above 10,000 damage. Loads of kills on all of them. You know, I wasn't using the Shaggoths for that long, but these ones here ran the longest. Alright. And, yeah, okay. So, in rating them as a Doomstack, well, obviously the Doomstack wasn't completely formed anyway. There was a bunch of units, there were a bunch of units like the melee infantry and the Regiment of Renown that... So I think we were missing 4 Gorebeast Chariots. So how would I rate them though? If Shaggoths were a 9 out of 10, I'd probably give them 7 point... Hang on. I'm leaning around the 7 point something. Hang on, let's have a look at this. So you went Hammer and Anvil. Yeah, so that's the same thing as Dragon Ogres. Yeah, so what you could do, you could, if you're sick of Dragon Ogres, you can still put in... Yeah, you can still put the points into this Redline skill and Monstrous Strength, and if you get sick of Gorebeast Chariots, you can go for Shaggoth. If you get sick of Shaggoth, you can go for Gorebeasts. But I think given the situation, like going up against this, like, enemy after enemy of, like, Empire and Dwarf armies, especially in the early game, I think the Gorebeast Chariot Doomstack might actually be quite viable. And... Right, you need that one for the Gorebeast Chariot. So that's where their 15% missile resistance came from. The extra speed as well. So what's their base speed normally? I need to check this stuff because I never recruit them. 66, so they're just as fast as Chaos Knights, right. Because Chaos Knights are 66. Okay. That 10% extra speed really helps. Yeah, I'm probably leaning towards 7.5 out of 10. Definitely not as good as Shaggoths, but if you're bored of Shaggoths, which I know a lot of people do get bored of them just because they're so powerful and kind of have a one-track mind, you guess you could try out Gorebeast Chariots. I would recommend them over Chaos Knights. When somebody sent in the Chaos Knight Doomstack, I really didn't think it was that good. But honestly, I enjoyed using that. I think it's pretty good against dwarfs. Definitely watch out for doing sieges with them. But I guess what you could do is just besiege a settlement, wait for them to sally out, and then shred them that way. But anyway, that's the end of this one. Let me know what you think about this Doomstack here. This was also a disaster battle, keep in mind. He was primarily sending it in as a disaster battle, so you can send the save file back and, you know, having only lost one unit, which I'm sure you can replace easily enough. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate you. Bye.